Welcome everybody to the first market update of 2025. This year is off to a busy start, so we're going to jump right into the data. First off is mortgage forecasts. Pretty much everyone's thinking 6.5 to 6 is going to be the range this year. However, we're sitting at, everybody expects rates to come down. However, we're sitting at 7.25 currently. This is quite a big move since October. Based on what we would expect, we'd expect the market to be dead as a doornail right now. However, it's not. Anecdotally, phones are ringing. People are making plans for 2025 regardless of rates. Sellers have had enough of this waiting. Buyers have had enough waiting, and people are making their moves. So we're going to continue here and look at some national statistics. Home price appreciation this year. Majority of forecasters are looking for a positive year in the 2 to 5% range. We've noticed this the year after an election is a bounce back year historically, and that's exactly what it appears to be happening this year. Inventory should continue to grow this year, and that's another thing that's been holding the market up is having enough options for buyers. Both look into our local inventory, but nationally, Realtor.com is expecting increased inventory for 2025 as we saw in 2024. Total home sales forecast nationally is expected to rise. Again, this number here was one of the lowest numbers we've seen for total home sales in the US since the mid-1990s. It seems that things are kind of in place, barring any major disruptions. Should see more transactions this year, which is a good sign for buyers and sellers who weren't able to get their transaction done in 2024. Diving into the local data, Beacon report, this is for closed homes, 700K is the median sale price, and Bend, 2.5 months inventory, a little lower than we've seen in the recent 6 months on inventory. We'll dive into the specific charts shortly. MLS data, this is for active listings. We only have 407 active listings in Bend. This number was about 650 in late summer of 24. So we see this seasonally every year. We're kind of in that part of the year where listings start to increase. There's a pre-spring rush typically that happens in January and February. Keep an eye out on the total listing number. Less than half have changed price. This is fewer people have changed price than we'd seen previously in the year, and 6.8% is that average price change. Median home price. This is such an interesting anomaly. This was when over 1 million homes had a lot of transactions that month, but we're down here at 700. This is kind of lower than we've seen, many of the months previously. It's kind of on the lowest end of this range. Seasonally, like 23, we saw prices go up in 23. Here is February 24. We see prices go up into June. We never recommend people treating the real estate market like the stock market. This is your family home. It's not about market timing, but when you do see these seasonal trends, this is a good time, if it's the right time for your family, to buy at this time of the season versus peak season. Median price per square foot has a similar look to the median home price, ticked up a little bit, so we'll continue to watch that as we develop the spring market here. Inventory, wow, that's down quite a bit. We were at 4 months in the summer, so that means when the good listings come on, they do go quick. And then same as always, if it's an overpriced listing, it's sitting for quite some time before experiencing price adjustments. Days on market, this is a seasonal thing we love. We're at 45, it's starting to come down. Here's last year, you can see this dramatic difference between January and April. It's like this is when the lights turn on, start your engines. This is like when it goes from dead to busy. Same thing happened in 23. We are feeling that start up here as we enter into 2025. So we look for that number to come down as we move forward. Bottom line, the green light is on. Spring rush is happening in January. You can see we got bluebird sun here in Bend at the regular elevation, while we also have the biggest snowpack we've had on Mount Bachelor decades. So things are just feeling a little bubbly here and getting this early spring in January. Despite higher rates, buyers are out in force right now and sellers are preparing their home to list. So it's now is a great time to be preparing. Get in touch with your agent early to plan for success, get familiar with the market, get your pre-approval. If you're a seller, getting your CMA in place, understanding the values in your neighborhood, and being in direct collaboration with your agent as the market develops to plan the appropriate pricing strategy for your home based on market conditions. If you or anyone you know is having an issue you'd like to consult on, myself or anyone from the Relo team would be happy to consult.